So we know the issues, we know about energy, we know about the border, we know Joe Biden doesn't know what he's doing. We know all that, we get all that. But why do this? Why do this here tonight with Legacy PAC? Because there's a whole lot of people who have the passion to save this country who need help getting off the ground.
The purpose of Legacy PAC is to save America. That's our mission. That's what we really want to do because America is worth saving.
I am by trade, I'm a cybersecurity engineer. Okay, so this is my first run in politics. We need more conservative Republicans standing up and fighting for the Constitution.
We're an America First PAC, and we want to promote and help our up-and-coming candidates, and we're going to be holding the line for President Trump.
I joined the Army at 17 years old. My first day at my first unit, which was 25th Infantry, was September 10th, 2001. So the next day was 9/11. And I spent about a total of a decade between Iraq and Afghanistan in country. So my country means everything to me. When I realized that if people like myself who don't want to be politicians don't start stepping up and taking these seats, that nothing's going to change, then I said, okay, I'll do it.
Who deserves to lead the people of this country more than those who serve this country? So I'm behind every one of them. So let's make sure we get more veterans into power. I'm all for it.
Remember why you're involved. We have to make sure people remain humble and not engage in self-glorification. You are here for one reason, and that is to save the country. Period. End of story.
And for those candidates who are looking uphill and wondering how, keep your head down, focus on the target, and outwork everybody. And I promise you, you're not gonna lose. You're either gonna win on election night or you change the game on election night. So God bless you guys. Thank you so much, Legacy PAC.
Thank you, Legacy PAC.
Hi, this is Stan Fitzgerald with Veterans for Trump, and I'm here with my friend LUCRETIA Hughes. You cannot get any more of a bigger Trump supporter than LUCRETIA. So we appreciate everything she's doing for our veterans, for President Trump and this movement. How are you this morning?
We're doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good.
LUCRETIA, can you give our viewers across the country a little bit about your background?
My background, I say that, and I always start with this. What got me involved actually was the veterans. Why do I say that? Because I was raised by 3 veterans: Army, Vietnam, Navy, Vietnam, and my last and stepfather. Well, they always told me and made me support the veterans and pay attention to what was going on around the United States. And I just grew up a little bit. When Barack Obama got out there on as being president of the United States, I did not like the way our country was shaping up and the way it was heading. So what I decided to do is step into the political field and start really paying attention. And I joined the Tea Party movement, and that was the first thing that I did. And then I decided to become a Republican because when they booed God 3 times on worldwide TV, I just knew that I had to get in the game. And after Donald J. Trump, it was literally, when was it? November the 7th, 2016, Berkeley University of California was set on fire. And that is when the upheaval around the United States. I stayed in my house for 5 days, contemplating my future and what God had in store for me, because I felt so disgusted by the hatred, by the spitting on our veterans, by the disrespect that was going around our nation. I prayed, God, what do you want me to do? And he set my feet on solid ground. And I just been going forward, giving speeches, going around the United States, testifying in front of Congress, standing in front of the president at the White House. I just started going, and it has not stopped. And I don't see me stopping anytime soon.
No, you're not. And we want to be right there with you to help support you and be along your side through that journey. So you touched briefly on the veterans and your family. Could you just, I know you've told me in the past, just talk a little bit more about your family and the veterans.
My family, my son is Air Force, my sister is Army, my brother is Marine, my other brother who passed away, he was Navy, my cousin is Navy. My cousin, who is still a contractor, has been part of the military for over 35 years, and it's in my blood. I have no choice. It's in my, everywhere I look, there's a flag folded. everywhere I go, there's a flag waving. So I have no choice but to believe in my country, support my veterans, and stand up for the military. And I just feel like in the last decade, we done seen our flag. If this is what Vietnam was like, I would have hate to have to sit there and watch all of these veterans get off that airplane and they're being spit on. I don't think I could have handled a Jane Fonda and the rest of them, because what's going on right now, being raised by those people of that generation, I don't understand the disrespect. I don't understand the disconnect. And I don't understand why they hate us so much.
I don't either, Lucretia, but you have a big event coming up, a Trump event, with a great patriot, Eric Dieters, and please tell us about that.
I really don't think I understand how big this opportunity is. Eric Dieter is from Kentucky. He is holding the Freedom Fest, and it's on September the 9th. Well, one of the biggest speakers, or the big speaker there, is former President Donald J. Trump. I'm a Trump supporter. I've been a Trump supporter, and I'm going to stay a Trump supporter. I don't even think I changed my cover photo. Well, they've never heard me speak. And that's been one of my dreams, and something I put in a whole bunch of my speeches, is that one day Donald Trump is going to hear me speak. Well, I have the opportunity to actually get up there and speak. am the opener for the D block, and the D block is Kimberly Guilford, Eric Trump, Trump Jr., and then the president of the United States. I say the president because he's never not been my president. But to be able to rep that set, to be able to get up there and actually be my country, Georgian self, and to really show what small towns, what grassroots, what patriots are, what conservatism mean. And we all rep God, family, country, and support Donald J. Trump. So I don't think it really hit me, the opportunities that God has presented for me, my family, and my generations to come, because I believe I will be in the history books after this speech. But I'm just going to let God continue to guide my path, pray for my president, protect my family, fight for my country, and just keep going forward. So I'm going to be the opening speaker for the Trump family. I'm getting ready to make history. And I just pray that everybody keep us in y'all prayers, that if you feel like supporting us, blessing us, because what you see is exactly what you're going to get. And I rep my set, and that is God, family, and country. So Stan, I just want to say thank you for the opportunities. I don't know what God vision he's given you, but the vision that I have gotten in the last 5 years consistently is to feel the vibe of 50,000 people chanting, what do we believe in? And that is God, family, country, Trump. 50,000 people chanting exactly what conservatism means, chanting exactly what American means, chanting what exactly a veteran means, what a patriot means, what a grassroots small town person is, because we want our country back. We want to salute our soldiers. We want to worship our God, and we don't want to deny the United States of America.
Lucretia, you're blowing me away here just on a Zoom call, so I'm sure you're going to blow away that massive Trump crowd. And we are happy to announce you got a little bit in front of it, but it's been in the works for months. Lucretia is going to be joining Veterans for Trump as an ambassador, and we're blessed to have her. She's always been vocal for President Trump and our military, so I can't think of a better person to represent us in Kentucky and in all your future endeavors.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it. And then, like I said, everybody, I'm just a simple person, but I do ask for prayers. And I'm asked for prayers because this is a huge opportunity to make sure I step forward for veterans, females and males, the ones, because we know suicide rate amongst the veterans got to stop. The homeless rates amongst the veterans has to stop. The disrespect, they are martyrs. They are sitting there and they put themselves in a line of fire. And when that day comes, that we all must stand up to save this nation, they're going to be the first ones with boots on the ground. And I want to be their battle buddy, because they have already battled for us. So remember exactly what you stand for, and that is God, family, country, and Trump.
Well, thank you, Lucretia. I know you have a lot of events coming up, but we'll put them in the press release just so the viewers could find it. Can you tell our viewers where they could go to help support you and what you're doing for our country?
Absolutely. We do a nightly show five times a week from 5 to 7. So y'all can go look us up at Lucretia Hughes on any social media platform. I am what I am. You can bless us and support us by going to our Etsy shop. We are a small business. We make all of our product, and that is Etsy Fallback USA. And then also, if you want to bless us, Stan has the Cash App, the PayPal. You can send it to Stan. Stan will get it to us because he is walking on this path with us. But remember, we are Fallback Production Studios, and it stands for you can fall back to the Bible, because a whole bunch of people have lost souls. You can fall back to the Constitution and remember what nation you really live in, or you can fall back and take 10 seats behind me and get out my face, because you ain't stopping nothing. But
Amen.
You can bless us over there with Stan.
Thank you, Lucretia. And we'll get you out on the internet soon with the press release. And I hope this video helps send viewers to your website. So we appreciate everything you're doing for the country and for President Trump. And we'll talk to you again soon.
Absolutely. You have a good one.
You too. Bye-bye now.